What's up, guys? Me and my bandana. Okay. What's up, guys? I am doing a live video today because we didn't film anything for today. So we figured we'd do a live Q&A. Jarvis is at work, so it's just me. So I will take your questions. First things first, I have a pregnancy test here. I have a pregnancy test. So I'm going to explain that in a second. And I need to look at it because it's going to be 10 minutes soon. So turn the fan on because I'm hot. Hopefully y'all can still hear me. Okay. So can you guys still hear me over the fan? I know it's loud. If I need to turn it down, I can. There's a fly in here. Okay, so this pregnancy test, the reason I'm taking it is because the last week I have been super nauseous every time I eat. Now, it could be because of the fact that I eat like trash, which I am working on. Or it could be a number of other things. No, I have not done the embryo transfer. Our embryo transfer is at the end of the month. The only reason why I'm even taking a test is because I texted Jarvis and I was like, what if I take a test and it's positive? Because I've been feeling nauseous after I eat. So I was like, okay, let's do it. So I peed on it already. I dipped it in a cup. Now I just have to look at it. So I'm going to let you guys see first. I don't even know which side the screen is on. Okay. So I can't see it. I'm going to look away. So 2 lines, no matter what the darkness of the second line is positive. And then if it's 1 line, it's negative. So I'm not looking at the screen because I can't see. Now, Jarvis is sterile. So if it's positive, I would literally drop dead. But I just wanted to rule that out. Now, my period's not due for like 5 days, but let's take a look. Super negative, which is fine, which I expected. There's no way that I anticipated this test to be positive. If this test would have been positive, y'all would have had to call the ambulance for me because I would have literally died. So yeah, super negative. Obviously, Jarvis is sterile. That's expected, but it would have been crazy if it would have been positive. Like, I would have literally died. So it's no big deal. No worries at all. You don't have to feel bad for me. It's fine. I'll have my opportunity to take another pregnancy test next month, and chances are it'll be positive. So, I mean, I believe in miracles. Here go my mom in the comments. Yeah. I believe in miracles too, but it's negative. Negative, negative, negative. But I thought you guys would enjoy looking at that test with me. So, there's that. So, let's do our Q&A. I'm so sorry that I'm late. Usually we upload our videos at 5 o'clock. On Sundays, I'm super late because I was out with my mom all day. We went to breakfast this morning, my mom and my dad and Nevaeh and Ezzy. And then my mom had some errands to run, so I went with her. So I didn't get home till late. And then Ezzy was really cranky, so I put him down for a nap. So here I am. Nevaeh is in her room, probably watching this video. She just got a new phone for her birthday. So she's watching all of our YouTube videos on her phone. This is her first time having a phone, so it's exciting for all of us. So yeah. Let's start with the questions. Uh-oh. I've got you guys on my phone because for some reason I can't figure out why the sorry guys, I got a new bra from Lane Bryant and it's a plunge bra, so it's really high, so whatever. Ezzy is napping. So let's start with the questions. Ask me anything within reason and I will answer it. Why is Jarvis sterile? We don't know. We had genetic testing done right before COVID-19 and have yet to get the results back. My guess is that they lost the results, but the reason why it doesn't matter at all. It's just what it is, so we don't know. How old are me and Jarvis? I am 24. Jarvis is 26. How do you feel after your surgery you had? I feel great. I was diabetic before I had surgery. I am no longer diabetic. I used to take insulin 3 times a day, and I no longer take insulin at all. So I feel awesome. Favorite online shopping site? Easily Shein. I have a haul of clothes that I bought from there. And I have a video to upload on my new channel, but I'm waiting until we hit 1,000 subscribers. And I don't think we're too far off. Like, we have like 900 and something. So if you haven't subscribed to my new channel, please do so. It's called Sadie and Jarvis. We live in the great state of Texas. How did me and Jarvis meet? Me and Jarvis met online through a dating website called OkCupid. Are there any treatments for male factor infertility and sterilization? Nope, there are not. If there were, we would probably have done them. Do you miss me? Yes, baby, I miss you so much. I wish you were here. I wish you were here. What careers do we have? Are you a teacher? No, I am not a teacher. And I don't necessarily know if I don't have a career per se. Like, I don't have a college degree. I have a lot of experience in medical call center, hospital, medical call center, doctor's offices. So I work in a doctor's office. Jarvis has loss prevention experience with security and things like that. So Jarvis is a loss prevention officer at a local Walmart. Well, really not local to us. It's like an hour away, but he's like a supervisor over there. So he loves it. I love it. And then he's also wanting to be a firefighter. So he's been in school for EMT stuff. It's been on hold because of COVID-19 and stuff like that. So I'm trying to keep up with the comments because I don't want to miss anybody. I see your nails are looking cute. Last video, you were so disappointed in the outcome, but Mr. Ezzy was having a day with your sister. Yes, I did get my nails redone. So we were doing fireworks last night, and I lit a smoke bomb in my hand, like I always do, and the dye got on my nail. So now I got a little pink ombre on them, but yeah, they look really good. Way better. This is what I wanted. I usually wear glam nails. Like I said, I do nails, or I used to, and the name of my company is Houston House of Bling. So I always have bling nails because bling is the thing, you know? Okay. So curious, so you don't want to use your eggs and donor sperm, if it's okay to ask? Absolutely. So we did look into that option, using my eggs and donor sperm. But for us, after we adopted Ezra, we didn't feel like it was necessary for either of us to have a genetic connection to our kids, because we love Ezra more than, I always say, more than we could probably love our biological kids. So it wasn't a necessity for us. I don't have any fertility issues at all. Like, my eggs are in great quality. I may donate them. I may not. I probably won't, just because I don't know how I feel about that. But being on the recipient end of that, of needing a donor, it is something that I would definitely consider for sure. Maybe later on down the line, if for some reason our embryos don't go the way that they that we're hoping that they do. That may be something we look into, finding a sperm donor. But also, sorry, my phone's gonna die. I needed a charger. But also, it just wasn't a necessity for us, so we opted out. But it's something that, I mean, we could do later on. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to get my phone keeps falling down. Oh, 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 oh. Okay. What's your favorite color? Rose gold. Is that even a real color? I don't know, but it's my favorite. How long have we been married? We have been married for 2.5 years. 2.5 years. It'll be 3 years in January. Do you sometimes go to the store and people ask you about Ezra? Nope. People don't ask. They stare. And I'm not going to answer any questions until people have the guts to ask me. I'm not going to explain to every single person that looks at me. Do I have meal plan ideas? No. Meal plans never work for me because I don't like eating the same thing every day. Like this video. Subscribe to this channel. How is Ezzy's swimming going? Ezzy's swimming is going very well. It's on hold right now because of COVID-19. The instructor felt like she needed to get tested to ensure the safety of her students. So she is waiting for her COVID results. She doesn't have any symptoms or anything, but she wanted to get tested just to make sure that she doesn't have COVID-19. So she's not going to start doing classes back until she gets her results back. So have you ever went to the beach and sunbathed, then went out to the shop and then you can't? I don't know what that means. I love your bed, and also, is that a satin blanket and pillowcase? I don't know if it's really satin. No, this it could be. I don't know. I got this at Walmart. I have no idea. I thought it was going to be gold, but it's definitely more like pinkish rose gold. But thank you. I'm looking this way because my camera's here, but the questions are on the right because I don't want to read them on my phone screen. I'm looking on my laptop screen because I'll miss some if I follow what's on there. So, sorry guys. Does Jarvis have siblings? Yes, Jarvis has 2 older sisters. They are all 4 years apart. So his older sister is 4 years older than him, and the oldest is 4 years older than her. So, does Jarvis watch anime? His YouTube name is Wicked Kakashi. That definitely has to be a Naruto reference. Yes, Jarvis watches anime a lot. He loves anime. He actually, one of the names that he has picked out for our kids, one of the names we had but we won't use, was Kairi from Naruto. So, how hard was the recovery after your weight loss surgery? It wasn't. Literally, I took off 2 weeks from work. For me and Jarvis, we both took off 2 weeks. At first, I did have a lot of pain, but after the first week, I didn't have any, and I stopped taking pain meds after the 3rd day of being home from the hospital. So I was only in the hospital for 24 to 48 hours after. So that's pretty good. Uh-oh, my thing skipped some questions. I don't want to leave anybody out. Is Ezzy starting to walk yet? No, not yet. He pulls up some. Stands on his own when he wants to. Like, I had him in the bed with me because he was going to do live with me, but then he started fussing, so I put him down for a nap. He, like, stands up, but he's kind of scared still because he's kind of wobbly. And then he sits back down. So, do you like Millwall? It's a football team in London, UK. I haven't heard of that until now. I don't really watch sports a lot, to be honest. Might as well get comfy. Are you planning on being a full-time stay-at-home mama? That is my ultimate goal. Right now, it's not financially possible for us, but we really hope that it will be in the future, especially if we continue to do YouTube and vlog and stuff like that. It is something that we see happening in the future. So if that's something that you want from me, if you want to see me more often, make sure you like our videos, watch our videos, don't skip the ads, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. Because YouTube is definitely a full-time job, and that's why I have a hard time trying to keep up with the schedule, because I do have an actual well, I'm PRN right now, but essentially I still have a full-time job. So a fellow Texan here, but I'm way down south. Is it as hot where you are? Is it as hot where you are as down here? I'm in Baytown, Texas, right outside of Houston, so I don't know how much further south you can go. But yes, it's hot as heck here. Like, it's ridiculous. I hate heat. I don't know why I moved to Texas. It's too hot. We need a pool. What is the best life lessons you have learned or a useful life hack? That's a thinking question. That's the kind of question you ask ahead of time. What is one of the best life lessons that you have learned? For me, the thing I've learned the most is that you can plan and plan and plan as much as you want to. But things don't always go the way you plan. God always has a plan, and it's way better than what you ever anticipated. So if there's something you're working on and it's not going the way that you anticipated it, it's because there's something better out there for you. That's what I've learned. So swim class is off right now. I said that earlier. But we did go swimming with our friends that were in town from Kansas City, that you saw my PE coach. You saw us in the video. He cried for like the first 10 minutes, but then he was totally fine. He actually really enjoyed it. So I think that maybe it's because swim classes are only 10 minutes that he really doesn't have time to get comfortable in the water before it's time for him to get out. So what is the best food places in Texas? I'm from Chicago and want to move to Texas when I am done with school. Ooh, I would love to be in Chicago in the wintertime where it's lots of snow. Yes. Best food place. I like crawfish, so anything I recommend is going to be seafood. LA Crawfish Shack is the best, for sure. Lotus Seafood is amazing. Saltgrass Steakhouse. I don't know if they have that other places. I know they don't have it in Missouri. Are your mom and dad still together? No, they are not. Why did I choose bypass over band? So they don't even actually do lap band surgeries anymore because so many people have complications with them that they end up having to get a bypass or a sleeve. So that wasn't even an option. Have you considered any of the baby names that your subscribers suggested? Just wondering if mine might be liked by you and Jarvis. Honestly, I haven't had time to look at it just because I'll look at that stuff more seriously once we know that there is an actual baby cooking. It looks like I'm naked because my bra is the same color as my pillow. So I haven't actually looked at that yet. I know it's rude, but how old are you? It's not rude. I'm an open book. Ask me whatever you like. I'm 24. My computer keeps skipping questions. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to go as fast as I can. I'm skipping over the comments. I'm reading them, but I'm not reading them out loud because some of these aren't actual questions. Am I close to... Oh, that's not me. Not for me. That's for somebody in the comments. How is the embryo placement? We haven't done it yet. It should be at the end of the month. No, as he's not walking yet. Just 10 more days until you get your embryo transplant. So it's not a transplant, it's an embryo transfer. And it's not 10 days. It'll likely be at the end of the month, but we don't know a specific date for sure. So after I get my period, sorry if this is TMI for some, I'll call the doctor's office. I'll have to do a baseline ultrasound so they can check my uterine lining, and then they'll have to do blood work and stuff like that. And then sometime after that, I'll get a transfer date. So as soon as I have a date, I'll let you guys know. I'll be happy to know too, because we're actually supposed to be flying out to Kansas City at on July 30th. And chances are the transfer is going to be around then. So it's going to be really tight. Literally, we're going to have to go to our clinic, go to our fertility clinic, and then like drive back here to Houston to catch our flight to leave out to Kansas City. And honestly, I would cancel the flight. But I'm in my best friend's wedding. I'm a groomswoman for him. And I don't feel comfortable canceling. So it's just going to be a really tight weekend. So it's going to be tough. How pregnancy will happen after weight loss surgery, irreversible surgery on stomach. So, okay, I'm going to answer this in the nicest way possible. Weight loss surgery has nothing to do with pregnancy at all. You carry a baby in your uterus, not in your stomach. Food goes in your stomach, not in your uterus. Babies grow in a uterus, not in a stomach. So having weight loss surgery has nothing to do with babies at all. Nothing. It makes you more fertile, but other than that, nothing. How many kids will you have? We don't know. Jarvis wants to cap at 4. I'm open to using all 8 of our embryos, but we will see as time progresses. Because we have to keep in mind, we have to send all these kids to college. So I think 4 college funds are plenty. Do you all have contact with Ezra's birth mom? Yes, we do. How old is your handsome son? Ezra just turned 11 months yesterday. Why is Jarvis sterile? We don't know. He just is. We did genetic testing, and we haven't gotten the results back. And honestly, we really don't care to know, just because there's nothing to do to reverse it. So the why really doesn't matter. What's weather like year-round in Texas? Hot. Hot, 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 hot. All the time hot. Like there's no other season but hot and rain. Rain and heat. And then after the rain, it's worse heat. Where are you from? I'm from Kansas City, Missouri. Born and bred. Oh my gosh. She said, I'm in McAllen, Texas, and yesterday was 117 degrees in my car. They would have had to get me in a helicopter to get me home, baby. It's a no for me. How long do they advise you to wait after weight loss surgery to get pregnant? Usually for most clinics, it's between a year and 2 years. My clinic recommended a year and a half. So I had surgery, or no, my clinic recommended a year. So I had surgery February last year. So I'm about a year and a half out. So your mom and dad still together? No, they're not. Well, I've been to South Padre before, but we didn't do a lot of eating. My phone is spinning. Let me make sure my phone is charging. Un momento. Can you guys still see me? I'm trying to see. I can't see if my phone is charging or not. I'm just gonna pray that it is. Let me see if I can hear it. Okay. I hope my phone is charging. If it's not, then my phone will die and I'll just come back to you guys once it turns back on. Sorry. Oh my gosh. Okay. Um, what's your favorite Netflix shows? I love this question. Slim K wants to know what my favorite Netflix show is. Right now, I am watching Madam Secretary. I love Grey's Anatomy. That's my fave. Love Scandal. Love How to Get Away with Murder. That whole TGIT series is thebomb.com. Um, I've seen a lot. I've seen a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. Whatever, Jarvis. Is your transfer scheduled? Not yet. So they don't typically schedule a transfer until there's several factors. So my lining has to be right. My blood work has to be right. So there's a lot of things that go into it. So once I get all that stuff checked, then they'll give me a transfer date for sure. But I am supposed to have my transfer for with my next cycle, which should be 5 days from now. So somebody asked if that question was private. I don't know what question. How many children do you plan to have? I answered that already. If I skip your question, it's because I've already answered it. So you'll have to just rewatch the video and find your question. I'm sorry, because I want to keep this. I want this video to be 3 hours long, trying to answer questions. How many children do you plan to have? Answered that. What made you decide to put him in swim lessons? I had seen a lot of celebrities that had their kids in ISR. And I always said that when I had kids that I would put them in swim lessons. My hand is itching, y'all. Y'all know what that means? I think that's only your right hand, but y'all know. If you know, you know. Um, and I always said that it was super important because I lost two cousins. One when I don't even think I was born when my first cousin died. But I had another cousin that I was actually pretty close to that drowned in a lake. Um, I always have said that I would do whatever I could to make things easier for my children, to make their lives longer if I could. Anything that I could to prevent my child dying on my watch, I wanted to be able to do it. So I decided on swim classes. Ezra's been in swim classes since he was 2 months old, but I had him in the wrong lessons because I didn't know what ISR was called. So I couldn't figure out how to Google it or how to search it, until a friend had mentioned it to me that she was looking into it for her son. And I was like, this is what I've been looking for. So, will you let Ezra meet his birth mom when he is old enough and wants to? Abso-positively. What country would you like to visit? Okay, so I'm not really a history buff, right, at all. So I would like a place like Italy just because I like, I would want to eat the food in different countries, not because I want to like visit there. I really want to go to Greece, because they have really pretty beaches. We like tropical vacations. We don't really like I would go to like Paris or London or whatever just to say that I went. Not because I actually like have a strong desire to go there, just because I want to be like, "Ooh, I have pictures here," and it would make a great vlog. Like that's literally it. So I really want to go. We went to Aruba already. That was our first out of country trip. Um, International trip, I mean. Um, so yeah. I want to go somewhere else tropical. I really wanted to go to the Bahamas for our anniversary. We wanted to do our international trip um, on our anniversary every year. But this year, chances are I'm going to be pregnant. So I really didn't want to go to the Bahamas. And I can't have a drink and a pineapple. So, do you like anime too? No, I do not. Sorry. Would you consider homeschooling your children? Right now, definitely not. Just because I think that socialization is very important. I went to a public school. My husband went to a public school, and it was some of the best experiences of our life. And when you do homeschooling, a lot of your kids miss out on extracurriculars that aren't necessarily available to homeschooled students. Now they can do like basketball, football, um, like stuff like that. But we're band nerds. You can't do marching band if you're not in school. So um, that stuff's important to me and to Jarvis. So we don't plan on homeschooling. And plus, I homeschooled Nevaeh after COVID-19, and baby, I was ready to pull my hair out. That stuff is hard. I can't. I don't want to be responsible to. It's okay. So it's one thing as a parent to be responsible for teaching your kid life skills, right? But to be responsible for teaching your kids also academia. I'm not a teacher. That's not my forte. I will get frustrated, and my kid will get frustrated, and it's just not a good idea for me. It's not. So public school, private school, daycare, that's more my forte, I think. So yeah. Do you have any advice for someone planning to adopt? We weren't planning to adopt. It just kind of happened, as you guys know. So I can't really give advice. Just be patient. Like, especially depending on how you adopt. A lot of it has to do with just how fast the state or the government can make things happen. Because we're still waiting to hear back about our home study. We're still waiting for a court date. So just be patient. Do a lot of research. Talk to adoptees, people that have been adopted. Talk to people that have adopted. There's lots of Facebook support groups and things like that. Just do your research. You know relative cost of surrogacy. Look, you know relative cost of surrogacy to carry a baby you will adopt. I don't know what that question is. I'm confused. I don't know anything about surrogacy because I'm not doing surrogacy. Did you ever get your nails fixed? Yes. Are you transferring one or more embryos? That question is confidential. I haven't talked to Jarvis about. We haven't talked about. We know. I don't know how to answer this question without telling you the answer. We don't know. We know, but we're not telling you. That's the best way I can answer it. How have you adjusted to being home full time? On a positive note, it seems like a good time to be home and not having to go into a place of work while expanding your family. So I have always said I wanted to be a stay at home mom. I had no idea what it was actually going to be like. And me being home right now has really given me an idea, and I love it. I love it. Like, I want to be home all the time, full time. Um, it's just not a possibility right now. With me being PRN, I work very little. Sometimes I don't even, like this past week, I didn't work at all. So I really love being home. I will admit though, like it doesn't motivate me anymore to like get house chores done. Like I still would just sit and watch a Netflix series all day or play with Ezzy all day. I thought I would be more motivated to like, oh, cook, clean, stuff like that, but I'm not. I like to sit at home and just kind of chill. Um, but I love being at home all the time. Like it's great. And especially with us doing fertility treatments and stuff, if I was working full time, there's no way that I would be able to take off. Like, basically, remember that week when we were going back and forth to San Antonio 3 times? If I was working full time, that could not happen. So, when you're going through fertility treatments, if you're considering IVF or embryo adoption or whatever, definitely consider taking FMLA to do so because you will have to take a lot of time off, especially when you're doing a natural fertility treatments like us. I'm not gonna have to take a bunch of medications and hormones and stuff like that. This fan keeps blowing his hair in my mouth. um so consider taking FMLA because we're not doing a medicated transfer. And if you do medication, then it makes timing more reliable, so you know exactly when everything is going to happen. The way we're doing it is it literally relies on my body and when my body decides to start doing things. Like with IVF and embryo transfers, usually they induce your cycle, so they know exactly when you're going to start your period, or they'll induce your ovulation, stuff like that, so you know exactly when everything is going to happen. But in our case, we're not doing that. So me being having a flexible schedule right now really, really helps. We're doing great. Do twins run in my family? Um, my grandma had a set of twins, but she lost them before my aunt and my mom were born. So I guess technically yes. And they say twins skip a generation. Yes. But it doesn't really matter in this case because we're not using my eggs. So I always said I wanted to have an even number of kids because I don't want one of my kids to be on a roller coaster by themselves. Eventually, I'm going to not want to be on roller coasters. I hope not because I love roller coasters. Sorry, somebody's like posting their email or something, having a whole conversation in the comments. So it's hard to. Can we. So, if you are not asking a question in the comments, can you please, like, not have whole conversations? Because it's making it really hard for me to try to keep up with the questions. No, Michael, you didn't offend me at all. I was just trying to explain. Is it hot or humid by you? It's both of those things. It's literally hot in Texas constantly. It's annoying. It's exhausting. Oh, hey, I was just looking at going to Camp Gladiator out in League City. Yes, I recommend swimming lessons for your 7-month-old and your 2-year-old. Absolutely. And I recommend ISR swim lessons. Regular swim lessons is more than playing in the water than them learning how to swim. Do you know the relative cost of surrogacy to carry a baby you will adopt? No, I don't. Are you nervous that you might have multiples like the embryo splitting? Nervous? No, because I know that's a possibility, a strong possibility. And I've always wanted twins or quadruplets or whatever. Jarvis might actually have a heart attack though, so. Do you plan on teaching Ezra sign language? Yes. So I actually used to be a sign language major in college. I don't really know a lot of sign language anymore, but I don't even know how to get started with that kind of thing. So if anybody has any pointers, please send me an email. Do you have contact with your biological father? No, I don't. I mean, my mom was married to him, so I know I know him. I know how to reach him if I wanted to. But I just never had the urge to do so, really. I mean, I used to when I was younger. I have contact with his sisters and her kids and stuff like that, but no, I don't. I'm 24. Nevaeh is 11, about to be 12 on Thursday. Nevaeh's birthday is on Thursday, guys. Any advice for expecting adopted mother? Okay, we talked about that. But I have a 2-year-old and a 7-month-old. I wouldn't love being here anymore. The weather is bad. Y'all really having whole conversations in the comments. I can't even keep up with the comments. People say this all the time. Huge percentage of adopted moms get pregnant immediately. I know more people that have adopted that have not gotten pregnant than I do that did. And that's just that. On that. Did you get your nails redone or you did them yourself? I got them redone. Is Nevaeh autistic? No. Nevaeh has global developmental delay, but she is not autistic. Wow, I'm super behind on these comments. Sadie, don't you want a little girl? Doesn't everybody want a little girl? Yes, I want a little girl. And I also want another little boy. And I also want 12,000 children. So that's that. Oh, I'm caught up on the comments. Yay! Yeah, I'm caught up. Yay. That was a lot. Next time I do a Q&A, it's cuz I didn't really have a planned video. Next time I do a Q&A, I'm going to I will make sure that I do them beforehand. Yes, I watched Madam CJ Walker on Netflix. Ooh, I have an idea. Bear with me, gang. I have an idea. Let me close this. Uh-oh, what happened? Okay, here we go. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? I don't know why I can't see you. No. It's been like this for a while. I'm gonna try to restart this computer. So I was gonna FaceTime Jarvis so you guys could see him. But for some reason my FaceTime on my computer isn't working. So I'm restarting it and hopefully it'll work after. Because I haven't been able to see him on FaceTime for some reason. So we can all have like a... Okay, let me... Uh-oh. Apparently I don't know the password to log into my own computer. Okay. 602. Yes, I absolutely hate doing housework. That's literally, I hate cleaning. And you'd be surprised. We'll have to do a video about gender roles and who does what because Jarvis actually cleans more than I do. He does the laundry. What else? He does laundry. He does a lot of stuff that I don't. I mean, I know how to do it. I think Jarvis grew up with his sisters, so he knows how to do laundry too, so. And now Jarvis isn't going to answer. Boo. I'm going to call again till he answers this phone. I can see you. Hi. Guys, say hey to Jarvis. They're all waving at you.
Oh, it's time to again. Hold on.
Uh, did he just hang up on me? That was not nice. Calling me on my phone. It just blocked you. It blocked the video for a second.
I'm sorry.
Guys, look at this picture of Mr. Sweetface. Isn't he so cute? We should always do YouTube videos like this.
That's so.
Are you working?
Yeah. Gonna have to leave very shortly.
Are you watching somebody?
Of course I am.
Uh-oh.
You know it.
Would you ever would you ever adopt a disabled child? Um, I'm not opposed to it, but I don't think that me personally, I have the ability to handle. It depends on the type of disability. Let's say that. Because depending on the type of disability, I don't know if I would be able to handle something like that. I'd like to think I could, but it would honestly just depend on the situation. So, the James Avery charm that I want next, I want like a mom charm. Just the mom charm. Jarvis is 26. Yes, he's working. Can you do a video with you cooking buttermilk fried chicken? You know what? I think I might. What if I did? Would you guys like it if I did an episode of my mom cooking dinner? What do you guys think? What do you think, babe? If we did a cooking video with my mom cooking?
Of course, I would love that.
Jarvis does asset protection and loss prevention. So his job is to catch people stealing in Walmart. So if that's you, stop.
Oh no, by all means, keep doing it because then I don't. I will be out of a job.
Ezzy's Mr. Sweetface, not Jarvis, guys. Ezzy's middle name is Lee. Ezra could definitely be the Gerber baby for sure. Like, no question. Jarvis does asset protection and loss prevention. The people that you see people stealing stuff at Walmart and getting stopped, that's Jarvis stopping people from stealing. Right, babe?
Yep. What I do?
What's my least favorite house chore? I hate doing dishes, but I hate cleaning toilets. I don't know, because I think I'd rather clean a toilet just because you can do it and just be done real quick, but dishes takes longer. I hate all housework, and I hate folding laundry. You'll see laundry all over our house that's clean and not folded. Like, everywhere. We have clean clothes in a wagon, clean clothes in a playpen, clean clothes on our bed. We hate folded laundry. Just for it to be unfolded. Whoever said
We
they
have
love
so
cleaning,
much clothing.
somebody
There's
said they
nowhere to
hate
put it.
ironing. I don't even iron clothes. We don't even have an iron. Or yes, we do.
We
We have an
do.
iron. We have an iron.
It's like somewhere.
We only use it for like job interviews and stuff. Like important stuff. The rest of the time we just put our clothes in the dryer with a wet washcloth. Jarvis works in an office by himself. Are you by yourself today?
Uh, Confidential information, but you know.
Oh yes.
Yes, baby.
Oh, I miss you.
Miss you too, baby.
He's in an office by himself, so if he didn't have a mask on, there's nobody else in there. Can you take your mask off so I can see your handsome face? God damn! Ooh. Oh my goodness! Ooh, you so handsome.
You silly.
You so fine.
You silly.
Can I get your number? Can I get your number?
You silly.
Are you married? Do you have a girlfriend?
Sorry.
That's it. That's what you how you answer people when they ask you that.
Don't even have to talk. This says it all.
Ooh, you so fine. Everybody
It's
think
like
you
off
fine.
strategy.
How does okay? So let's ask Jarvis a question. How does it make you feel when you read comments about people telling you how handsome you are and how pretty your eyes are and all that stuff?
Uh, makes me feel happy because it's just like I'm like, oh hey, thank you. You know, like everyone loves like compliments. You know, everybody loves to be complimented. You know, I mean, if you like don't, then kind of don't know what's like wrong with you. But compliments are always nice.
Yeah. Dream vacation.
Like for me,
Yeah.
oh, um, that's a good question. I have no clue. A dream vacation. You know that I like. Well, I want to go back to like Florida because there's a whole bunch of stuff that I want to do as an adult.
You telling me
But
of all the places in the
overseas,
world you could
hold
go.
on, I'm not
Okay.
done.
Go ahead.
I'm not done.
Go ahead.
In the USA, Florida, because a lot of stuff that I want to like to do there as an adult. But if it's international, I would say, and I know I'm gonna sound fat. I'm gonna sound fat.
I know what you're gonna say.
It's gonna be freaking Italy.
I knew it. I said the same thing.
Everybody talks so much about Italy's food, and I want to experience it for myself.
I said the same thing, so we could just go eat pasta and pizza all day, every day.
Oh yeah,
Let's
baby.
just do it. Can we go? Let's go.
Go to Italy.
Let's go.
After this stuff is over, we can travel all you want to when this stuff is over.
Who flirted first, Sadie or Jarvis? Jarvis.
No.
Well, we met online, so we were intentionally like on there looking for a relationship. So that's hard to say that one. Do you know if Ezra's bio mom and dad have any medical issues that could affect him? Um, yes and no. Yes, we know. If we didn't, we could reach them. Guys, I think Mr. Sweetface is awake. Let's go check on him. I hear him. I'll be back, babe. Or do you have to go?
Um, Probably in about 30 seconds. Yeah.
Okay. I love you. Do you guys hear Mr. Sweetface? Hi. Hi. Hi, baby boy. Hi. Hi. Can you say hello? Can you say hello? Did you have a good nap? Did you have a good nap? Well, hello.
Hello.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
What do you want them to know? Tell them. What do you want YouTube to know?
I got a phone for my hair
You got a phone today, yes. Why did you get a phone?
because it was my birthday.
Because it's almost your birthday. What's going on? Here, let Mama get you out. Hold on.
I'll show you to my brand new phone.
You want to show YouTube your new phone? Okay. She wants you guys to see her phone. Hold it up. Over here. They can't see you. Come behind me. She got a phone. Her very first phone for her birthday.
Then I got a bike.
I smell poop. Ezra pooped. I'm going to put you guys up here on the shelf.
Yep.
Hold on. Trying to put you up on his bookshelf. Okay. Okay. I'm going to change Ezra's stinky booty. Him stanky booty. You got a stinky booty. Ezra's got a stinky booty. His name is Ezra and he made a poopy. Ezra's got a stinky booty. And mommy's gonna clean it up. Yep. Where's the baby wipes? Where's the baby wipes? Here, stand right here with the baby.
Okay.
Let me grab some wipes out the closet. Make sure he doesn't fall. Okay, I'm back. Anybody else have like a giant case of wipes and then constantly lose them? Because that's me. It's my whole life. What are you doing on your phone? Watching YouTube as usual. Stinky booty. Hi, stinky booty. Are you still pooping? That's your poop sound. If you poop on me, we gonna be fighting, Ezzy. We gonna be fighting if you poop on me. Yuck. Yuck. Yucky. It's not funny. Yucky. Yucky. That is not funny. Can you go put this in the kitchen trash?
Okay.
I'm gonna put that in his diaper, Jamie. Because then your whole room gonna be smelling like poopy. Like poopy. Okay, Mr. Sweetface. We need to be thinking about what we're gonna have for dinner. Ooh, Nevaeh, what do you think about some salad for dinner? You wanna have salad for dinner?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. You gonna eat some salad, buddy?
Yeah, that's what I'm used to her.
All right, you got a clean booty. Mwah! Chunky boy. Ezra's got a clean booty, guys. Can you pick this stuff up for me and put it in the trash?
Okay.
Get that too. Here, get this. I'm gonna put Izzy on the floor.
Okay.
Can you close the door?
Okay.
I don't want him trying to... No, go put that in the trash and then close the door behind you. She didn't even hear what I said. Mr. Sweetface. Can you say hello? Say hello. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. All of your toys are in the living room. You don't have any toys in your room because you're always in the living room. You got toys in mommy's room and auntie's room, but none in your room because he's never in here. We got some over here. Look, Mr. Sweetface. Here, let me put this up. Uh-oh. Put this right here. Oh. I'm trying to prop up my phone. At this point, I think I just need a tripod in every single room in the house. You're so fast. Mama's gonna get you some toys. Here's the extra toys. You want some toys? You want some toys? Look at all this great stuff you got, Ez. Look at all this great stuff. Oops, almost forgot to bring you guys. Come on. Look at all these great toys, Ezzy. Come here. Look at all these great toys. You got some keys. Do you like that toy? You like that toy? Hi. What do you think? Here you go. You don't even know what you want to play with, huh, buddy? Hi. Guys, look at this little phone. Look at it. It's so cute. You want to play with the phone? You like that phone? So what we're not going to do is talk about my sister in the comments. That's what we're not going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and block you, Cassandra. Because that's what we're not going to do. Yes, we have decided on Ezra's birthday. I'm going to end this video and start a new one. Okay? All right. BRB.